Hi guys, this is Tabiasobi, and today, well, I was supposed to either do a more in-depth skirmish guide, or part 2 of my recruitment guide to get you up to 50 citizens, but I am so behind right now with my reviews for other games because, well, I can't stop playing this game. Honestly, I'm in borderline big trouble, as I've still got the new Yakuza, Far Cry, and Detective Pikachu games to go through. Not to mention I also need to write up the reviews for the games I did manage to play. So on that note, I decided to do a more manageable video today that should still be pretty helpful for folks looking to recruit citizens to their kingdom. This time I'll show you how to recruit the shipbuilding dreamer, Tiller, who pines for the day he leaves the town of Capstan upon Hull and travel to exotic places on a rowboat. Seriously, the guy is planning to cross the ocean on a rowboat. Not a sailboat, but a rowboat that requires you to, row. With your arms and stuff. All I can say is, he better have 24-inch pythons, brother. So to kick off the quest to recruit Tiller, just return to Capstan after finishing the Hydropolis arc. There you'll find the guy pondering his ill-advised idea right next to the merchant's furnace. That's great symbolism right there. Anyway, just talk to the guy and he'll eventually decide to test his boat at a nearby beach. Just in case things don't work out. So jump on your ship, head for Tiller's marker, and you should find him soon enough. Just watch out for the level 50 plus wave worm standing right next to him. I mean, seriously. Shoo! 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 You big lug. I actually find it kind of hilarious how Tiller's just standing there with a giant beast that can bite his face off right next to him. Watch out behind you, Tiller! Once Tiller confirms the seaworthiness of his vessel, the guy takes off to find a nice beach with beautiful views and excellent fishing. If you've played the game up to this point, I'm sure you know where that would be. Anyway, if you want to save time, just teleport to Hydropolis using the tripdoor map. In my case, I decided to go the long way to see if I could gather some items. I didn't get that great of a haul, unfortunately. Eventually, you'll find Tiller in a small island just south of Macronos. Make sure to open the chest and pick up the items next to him, then go chat him up. Unsurprisingly, the guy is super tired and winded. I mean, that's what happens when you row your boat gently down an entire ocean, Tiller. He's definitely sharp as a marble. This guy. To make things worse, he's also about to get heat stroke. On the plus side though, the views are muy excelente. Anyway, with heat exhaustion knocking on his proverbial door, Tiller decides he wants to live in a place with a milder climate. Preferably one with a cave to shelter him from the elements. So you'll need to hop on your ship once again and track the guy to his next destination. Eventually, you'll reach this rocky outcropping populated by level 40 plus monsters. I mean, what's with this guy pitching camp near strong beasts all the time? Another thing that cracked me up was the fact that the island had a cave. The guy literally found a place with a cave, just like he said. I don't know why, but I found that to be hilarious. Anyway, enter the cave and you'll find a dead tired Tiller. Like, literally. I mean, the guy is just so exhausted from rowing across the ocean that he is actually literally dying. I know I shouldn't laugh, but this is just downright comical. He's like an animal who's finding a secluded, quiet place to die. So Tiller is so pooped, he needs a Soreaway, and not just your regular Soreaway, mind you. Heck, even a 3-leaf Soreaway won't do. It has to be a 4-leaf Soreaway. Unfortunately, I was at a point in the game where I couldn't quite buy it yet, so I dragged myself all the way back to the Abyss in order to find a chest that contained the item. Credit, by the way, goes to the folks at Prima Games, as I totally missed this chest during my first visit to the dungeon as part of the Hydropolis arc. I mean, that dungeon was just so long that I just wanted it to be over with by the time I reached 3,000 fathoms deep. Also, if you're like me and failed to activate the tripdoor warp point for the 3,000 fathoms area during your first visit, here's how to get to it from the 1,500 fathom warp point. I originally thought about doing this from the beginning of the dungeon to show you guys, but unlike Tiller, I'm not a masochist. And voila! You are now the proud and temporary owner, unfortunately, of a Four-Leafed Soreaway. Man, what a waste. By the way, there's a higgledy stone here too, but I didn't have the item it wanted, so I just decided to return to it later. With the item in your inventory, head back to Crawlspace Cave and resurrect our seafaring buddy. He'll be back on his feet and decides to, well, row his way back to capstan with his oars tucked between his legs. Fortunately, in your case, you can just use the trapdoor to warp back to town. Work smart, not hard, as they say. Go ahead and talk to Tiller again, and he'll agree to join your kingdom as its latest citizen. I just ended up sticking him at the shipyard with Ketch. Hilariously enough, the guy apparently ends up finding a secret admirer right away. Gosh, is he talking about Henny? This guy! Anyway, that's my guide for recruiting Tiller to your kingdom. As always, feel free to leave any thoughts or questions in the comment section. Once again, this is Tabi Asobi, and thank you for watching.